Hello. I hope this is finding you well, and I know it's finding who it's meant to. If you're seeing this, this found you because you are a light in this world. You are a light. You are a lot of people's muses, and you are somebody who is just so special and divine. So this is just going to be channeled messages. I may pull a couple of cards. I did write down everything. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my notes. But people love your energy because you shine in a very authentic way, not in a perfect way. I'm hearing sometimes maybe you feel like you still have to mask yourself in certain situations, but overall, it's very clear that like you are you, yourself, authentic. You're not trying to be anyone else. It's not like you're copying anyone else. If anything, people mimic you. And I'm hearing also that like imitation is flattery, but maybe also not always. So there's something about using your discernment. Maybe you feel like there's certain people who are keeping tabs on you. I'm hearing people do like to keep tabs on you, so trust your discernment. But there's this energy of like certain people who are keeping tabs on you that may be maybe even like copying things you do, things you say, or have been doing that, or maybe did that in the past. Regardless, most people feel so safe and valuable around you. You have this energy where this is the type of collective that you make people feel seen and heard. Like you very much are the type of person, and maybe this is something that you feel like maybe you didn't get a lot as a child, so it's something that like you're more naturally attuned to, but this is not in a people pleasing way, which is a positive thing. Maybe in the past, this is something you've worked through, being more boundaries, like having more boundaries with, like, not just like listening and like being the therapist friend for everyone, but it is this energy of like, regardless, like, even like strangers, like, if you are like if you're watching this and you have to be somewhat spiritual religious, again, to each their own, but it's just energy I was going to say where like God, the universe speaks through people. That is a thing. And so what's coming through is like you're somebody who people feel that way about you. Like you give people such divine clear messages and energy, but also people feel so safe and valuable around you, and they feel like they can like get off their chest things that like they could not to like deep friends or people that they know. Maybe you even have scenarios happen where like you're on the bus or a train or just like minding your business in the grocery store and somebody comes up to you and just starts telling you like about their day or their life or like this situation that's like maybe even really intense. This maybe happens more than once, maybe this happens often. Now I'm seeing Snow White in my third eye, so you could also be really good with animals and children. There's this energy, again, it's like energy does not lie, right? So this is your energy. It doesn't lie. It's very authentic. It's very like even since you were a child, like you have been this bright light forever, but even since you were little. So people like I'm hearing also I wrote down people never slash rarely forget you, and I wrote in parentheses energy because again it's not just your looks, it's not just things that you've said or done, it's a combination of all those things, but all of those things are all wrapped up in one thing, which is your energy. You know, they all contain your energy, and that's like the essence where people are like, wow, like you leave a mark on people. You know what I mean? It's this energy of like people remember you. They really do. There is this call for this collective watching this to tap back into your creative side. Now, this is a collective message, so creativity looks different for everyone. Maybe you even have been having like this draw to like the color orange, something about that, or like even like different foods, things with like your sacral chakra, like stomach things. But there's this energy to like a lot more creative energy and like this sacral chakra purge. I am recording this on the full moon, November 4th as well. So you could be doing like a full moon releasing ritual or whatever. Again, your spiritual practices are to each their own. But it's this energy of you're tapping back into your creative side. And again, with your authentic energy, and the more you start to create, there is this energy where you can be very triggering. Authenticity can be very triggering for a lot of people, especially those who claim to be authentic and really are like more acting with a false persona. Like you don't do that. Again, this collective is very much like I'm hearing in your own lane, like very much like even if you're in a relationship, it's like you're focused on what you're doing, what's in front of you, being very present. And so your authentic energy, I'm also hearing like the way you're so authentic can be very overwhelming for people as well. Like you're not everyone's cup of tea, but that's okay, you know? You could be changing your style. This could be your hair, your clothes. Some of you guys are going to be getting a new apartment. I'm hearing this is all because of a new mindset. You're also somebody who's very intuitive. You're very, very smart. And people know that about you. Again, you could be like the 6-year-old child who was like checking adults. Like if somebody like you felt like somebody was like jabbing at you or like trying to pick on you or bully you, you'd be like you would just call somebody out. I'm here like you're the type of person's like it's like respect is a two-way street with you, and people do generally respect your energy. I'm hearing the way you carry yourself, again, very much. You are light. You're like this ball of light. You're a star. You are you are a star. That doesn't mean that you have to be the celebrity, this famous person. For some of you, maybe you want to be, you will be, but it's this energy of like no matter what you do, you are a light. You are a star. No matter what where you are, like you are a star. I wrote down Lion King and I wrote down Backstabber. So because what I said earlier too, that you leave a mark on people, when I was channeling this early, when I wrote this down earlier, when I wrote down that specific download, I saw Lion King in my third eye and I saw Scar in my third eye. And obviously Mufasa is the one who gives Scar his scar. So even if, I don't know if you've seen the live action Lion King, but check it out if you feel called. It tells a backstory of how everything happened. And it's like a lot of people from your past are really just this energy of like counting on you to go back to like your old ways, or like this side of you again that's not tapping into this creative energy. That it's not that you haven't always been authentic, but it's like you're authentic in a way where it's like you're standing in your truth in a different way. And I also wrote down, like, right now, it feels like you're closer to your soul's purpose than ever. There's more doors opening. You're showing people that it's okay to thrive. Like you, whatever you're doing right now, your work, your career, again, relationships, just you as an individual, all of it together combined and more, because, you know, I'm always wishing more abundance, success, and love for whoever's watching this in the collective, you know, to each their own, but like so much love, abundance, and success because you fucking deserve it. Like, let's say it for what it is, you know what I mean? But it feels closer than ever because it is closer than ever. So this backstabbing, like this Lion King energy is like, people in the past are going to get their karma. Again, I'm not saying that in a way where it's like threatening. I believe that karma isn't necessarily inherently negative or positive. It's just karma does what it does. It balances out the scale. So if there are people, again, because the universe, God, source, sees everything, hears everything, knows people's intentions so better than you do. Again, if you're intuitive, you're smart, trust your downloads, trust what you get, but there is this energy of, again, you're co-creating with the universe, you're co-creating with God, however, whatever terminology you use, even if you're manifesting every day. And again, there is this energy of like, just focus on yourself, because there are some things that just, karma, I'm hearing, give it to God, give it to karma, let them have the days they deserve. And again, that's not threatening. It's just things are going to be what they're going to be. You know, energy doesn't lie also in the sense that if you are somebody who is trying to dim somebody's light, aka people who try and dim your light, then that will be dealt with accordingly. You know what I mean? So I also wrote down that you're turning your potential and your possibilities into a reality. And part of this is like you are meant to show people that it's okay to go from survival mode to thriving. And like again, setting that example by just what you're doing now in your career and continuing to expand career, love, friendships, relationships, etc. This is a very specific download that I wrote down. I was watching this TikTok earlier. I can't remember the creator that I saw it, but basically the person was talking about how success is a humiliation ritual when you think about it, because so many people just count on it being a failure, because that's how a lot of people's brains are wired. Your brains are wired to keep you safe. Our brains are wired to be fear-based, and that is where reprogramming, learning, manifestation, and spirituality, whatever you believe in, it's different for everyone. Everyone's destiny is different, and this is about your destiny. Again, this is about you following your soul's purpose. This is for you, and nobody will be able to take it away from you. So people make fun of you until you make it big, and then all of a sudden, they were always supportive. Oh yeah, I went to high school and so, I went to elementary school and so. I think that I bumped into so in the grocery store when I was like, you know, 18, like random stuff. Let them. Because even when you make it, people will still be triggered. So let them. You know, but this is, you are a light and it's time to continue shining it. there's been times where you've maybe like turned the brightness down just to try and make people feel more comfortable. Turn it up, okay? They can get sunglasses, they can look away, they can just do whatever they gotta do. Shine your light, because that's exactly what you're meant to be doing. I also wrote down 1111. So you could be seeing that angel number a lot, but that also that date this month could be significant for you, so pay attention. Also 1010, completing cycles. This is a big time. Again, I'm seeing a lot of new stuff, new clothes, new apartments. Some of you guys could be getting a new vehicle as well. But let's get just a couple oracle cards and some tarot cards to wrap up the message. But you're a light in this world, and you deserve to shine it. Any closing out messages? Any advice for this light, this divine being watching this video? We have the acorn card, and it literally says potential. Success is in store for you. This is what I mean. Turning your potential into reality. I'm hearing kinetic energy. So it's like, again, like you're turning your potential energy into kinetic energy. Something about physics, science. Like you could be doing, like, maybe you're into like a lot. Maybe you're, even if you're very spiritual, you're still somebody who really is like into science and art and creativity. I'm hearing like information. There's something about you wanting to soak up information like a sponge. Yeah, because we do have the umbrella card. People are going to be annoyed by how you progress. So be prepared for that. There are some people who are going to try and rain on your parade. Literally is what I'm hearing with this card. But also with this black umbrella, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the visual of Tom Holland in that dance battle he does with Zendaya when he is Rihanna, and how that's like such an iconic thing, and how he literally talks in an interview about how it was supposed to just be like, oh yeah, I'll sing the song, and then he's like, no, I want the wig, I want the rain, I want the tights, I want the heels, like, and he slayed it. That's one of my favorite like performances and videos to watch, and like of those dance battles. It's just this energy of like people are going to have a lot to say when you do things that are not of societal norms, and just you break the mold by just being a light. And that's a beautiful thing to do. We literally have the opportunity. It's time for you to move forward. You will not meet trouble. Again, this is your opportunity. Doors opening, gates opening. Things are opening up for you. It's so exciting. Anything else? Last oracle card. The bell, harmony. This is all about good news. Some of you guys, again, it says in this card, possibly about a wedding. You could meet somebody at a wedding. I'm hearing networking, something about, like, maybe you recently went to a wedding, or you will be going to a wedding, something about that shifting the energy. But I'm hearing, is this in, what's the Hairspray? It's like, I can hear the bells. Something about that. Some of you might have like a bell charm on your keys. What are those called? Like angel bells, or like a safety bell. I'm also seeing like when you walk into a grocery store, like how some doors have a bell. There's something about like a sign, like this being very clear. But you are about to receive good news. So again, be prepared, because some people are going to be annoyed and frustrated. Let them be. I feel like this is something where it's like every time you dim yourself, they're still frustrated. Like by trying to make yourself smaller to make other people comfortable, it's serving no one. It doesn't serve them, and it definitely doesn't serve you. So let them be angry. Let's get some tarot. Okay. Any tarot cards to wrap up the message? Literally the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a time for new ideas. People do watch your page. People do keep tabs on you. But this is your new opportunity. This is a seed that you're planting for yourself. This is definitely, for a lot of you, like a financial gain, financial income. So for a lot of you, this is like a change in like stability in your finances as well. Just really drawn to like how there's like two hands on the coin. It's like I'm hearing you have this in the bag. It's already done. It's already yours. It's literally already yours. So you are a light. You're meant to be a light in this world. And this is a really, really beautiful energy. So let's see. Any general messages? I know I only got like 2 tarot cards, but that's all I felt called to get. So there's just something too about trusting your energy more. Like just trusting what downloads you receive, using your discernment. Literally, authenticity is your superpower. The card's going to say the truth every time. Every time. All right. Any messages to wrap up this collective message? Please and thank you. Woo. We have, it's time to take a leap of faith. So this is a time for you to do what's best for you. There is, again, you're going to get a sign to make this change, to take this leap of faith. Be prepared. Again, opportunities are coming to you. This is your opportunity. This is your win. This is because you actually take the time to heal inner child wounds. Again, are you perfect? No. But you do work, which allows your manifestations to come in. And people are like, how are you doing it? How are things falling into thin air? It's not. It's your self-concept. You've built a stable foundation for these new blessings, these new friendships, this love that you're in to flourish, keep flourishing, new love to come in. If you're single, whatever it is, new opportunities, new career, because you, again, are a light and you deserve it. And I'll say it 17, 18 million times because I want you to understand that it's okay to be a ball of light. It's okay to be confident. It's okay to understand your worth and know your worth and stand powerful and true in it without trying to feel like, oh my God, I'm taking up too much space. There really is enough room for all of us to win. The universe is limitless. And if other people don't want to believe that, then it's not for you to convince them. You know what I mean? So all you can do is control yourself. So do your thing. Do your thing. Pay raise coming. What did I say? Financial... I know I said that. Financial changes, financial stability. You fucking deserve it. All right. My wrists are sore. I can't really shuffle, so we're going to pick at random. This one. Inventive. You're smart. Again, it's not just your looks. It's not just your energy. You're also very intuitive. You're very smart. Even if you're not somebody who, again, maybe you resonate with being like a tarot reader or a life coach or anything like that. You could be a therapist. You could be a teacher. You could be somebody who's like in school yourself. Somebody who just, you're naturally smart. Maybe you didn't do well in school, but you are just somebody who like naturally gets things. Like you're good at like building things with your hands or cars or crafting or whatever it is. So you're very smart. Classic. There's something about like the way you move, the way you do things. It's like nobody can repeat it. You're very original. Like you have very original ideas. You can tell again that it's authentically coming from your mind. You're very witty. You're very smart. There's something about that too. Like I'm hearing that like you really can just make anyone laugh because again, you're so smart. You know like the perfect time to like enter in a punchline where it's like actually funny. So people love that about you. You know what to do. It's just a bit scary. So again, it is time to take that leap of faith, but it's going to pay off. I'm hearing also drawn to this light bulb. And I'm hearing when I'm looking at this, like you're going to have like a really, really good idea or something come to you or just something click. And it's like, oh my God, this makes sense. Or if you're learning like how to do music or learning how to do a new talent, it's going to be like, oh my God, this makes sense. This is where this drum beat goes, or this is how I make this clay work for me, or this paintbrush work for this part of the painting, or whatever it is, you know. Thunderstorm. Something about listening to subliminals, thunderstorm subliminals, something about that working, that helping, calming your nervous system, something about that very, very calming. It's also, I'm hearing thunderstorm season, which that doesn't, I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing, thunderstorm season. So take that where it resonates. Maybe you feel like you're in a tower moment right now, but I'm hearing that this is meant to be like a calming time for you. We have Cancer energy coming out. So you could have Cancer in your chart, hearing big 3 specifically, or so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, also getting Cancer, Venus. The last one, this one. Oh, I got 2. We got Comedian. Again, you're really funny. You're smart. Something about, again, just making people laugh. Even if you don't want to pursue being a comedian, I'm hearing don't be afraid to be funny. Joy, resistance, getting people to laugh, especially in hard times right now, like that's priceless. And we have Passion is a fuel. So follow your passions, follow your dreams, follow your goals, follow your own light, because you are your own light at the end of your own tunnel. You really are. Like you are... Like, I'm hearing something about, too, like, the inspiration you're looking for is not going to come outside of you. It's within you. So, like, if you're looking for another artist or creative to inspire you, it's actually going to come within. That's not to say that, like, you also can't still get inspiration from other people. I think that's a very beautiful, positive thing. But there is something about looking more within because it's like you're going to find what you're looking for there. So, you're a light. Keep shining bright. And don't let anyone stop you from doing what's best for you. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.